With an openness and a willingness to notice what is arising, one can be really conscious about where suffering appears to be coming from. When diving into suffering, the belief happens that it is my suffering, and you'll even hear people say that. I suffer because the suffering happens when I seem to suffer when. And there's this real attachment to the belief that the suffering is even yours. Share a funny story that happened to me just yesterday. I got new eyeglasses, which I'm wearing. I'm giving my eyes a break because I've been having some very tired eyes. And the glasses were put on, and there was this noticing that the prescription was somewhat substantially different from the last prescription. And in this difference, there was true clarity, which is really funny if you think about it. All of a sudden, I could see. And although I have contact lenses, and the lenses are the same prescription, for whatever reason, these glasses are far more clear. And I put them on and decided to make an effort to go to the gym and do all the normal things that I would do. And I was joking on Facebook about this, saying that I kind of feel like I'm a giraffe walking in toothpaste. For whatever reason, this new prescription, I feel taller, and I feel like everything's shorter than me. And I feel like I'm stepping, and I'm not really sure if the ground is there. So it's really quite entertaining and funny. And wearing them to the gym, I said I felt like I was always one step ahead of myself because it's kind of tripping. And so it may have actually made me a little more productive. So I just thought I would share that with you. And yet, in all of that, I noticed that the story of the old Kelly probably would have suffered through that, would have been concerned about how she was appearing to others, or concerned about how it was showing up, or concerned about maybe the prescription wasn't right, or concerned about maybe she looks like a fool. I mean, who knows? There could have been all kinds of stories of suffering in this, and yet all that could be seen and experienced was pure laughter. No caring what anyone thinks of me walking around the gym looking like I'm walking through toothpaste, and no caring that I may walk into a wall or go to open a door and it's still a few feet ahead of me. When the desire to think that suffering belongs to anyone, there's just this pure joy that's happening here, and it's nobody's. It doesn't belong to anyone. Neither does the suffering. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's not yours. It never has been. The thoughts that apparently led to the suffering aren't yours either, and that's why inquiry is such a powerful thing. It gives us a point of entry to notice what's being believed. You know, there's no different thing to any of this. It's all the same. We label it different, we perceive it different, we call it different, we call it good and bad, and again, all these dualistic things, and yet it's all the same thing. Happening's happening, apparently, to no one and by nothing. And in that, the beauty of it all, doing what it's doing, is allowed to be what it is. So this giraffe walking through toothpaste leaves you with that very short video. I hope you're all well. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Whatever arises is exactly as it's supposed to be. It always is. It's always the way of it. The way it is the way of it. It's perfect. Much, much love to each of you. Until next time.